Today's topic is abnormal molar mass. At
नहीं दवाई
Today's topic is abnormal molar mass. At first, what is abnormal molar mass? What do you mean by word abnormal? Not normal, abnormal. Abnormal किसी भी रिस्पेक्ट में हो सकता है. सपोज दैट हम कहते हैं 12 के बच्चे का वेट, नॉर्मल वेट 40 केजी से 80 केजी के बीच होना चाहिए. अब अगर किसी बच्चे का वेट 40 केजी से कम है तभी उसको कहेंगे एबनॉर्मल वेट. अगर किसी बच्चे का वेट 80 केजी से अधिक है तब भी कहेंगे उसको एबनॉर्मल. तो व्हाट इज एबनॉर्मल मोलर मास? तो द मोलर मास वैल्यू higher or lower than the normal value is called abnormal molar mass. अब abnormal molar mass का दो कारण है. फर्स्ट, molecular association. During molecular association, two or more molecules combined to form a single molecule. So number of particles decreases, and we know that colligative properties is directly proportional to number of particles. During molecular association, number of particles decreases, so colligative properties increases. And we know that colligative properties is inversely proportional to molecular mass. Since colligative properties decreases during molecular association, so molar mass increases during molecular association. For example, जब हम बेंजोइक एसिड या एसिटिक एसिड को बेंजीन सॉल्यूशन में डालते हैं तो दो मोलिक्यूल एसोसिएट होकर के सिंगल मोलिक्यूल का फॉर्मेशन करता है. इट मीन्स एसिटिक एसिड और बेंजोइक एसिड फॉर्म डाइमर इन बेंजीन solution. So two molecules combined to form a single molecule. So number of particles increases or decreases? Decreases. Since number of particles decreases, so colligative properties also decreases, and hence its molar mass increases during molecular association. That is formation of dimer of carboxylic acid. Here dimer of carboxylic acid. The formula of carboxylic acid is acetic acid is CH3COH. Two molecule acetic acid form dimer through hydrogen bond. Second, molecular dissociation. During molecular dissociation, two or more single molecule dissociate to form two or more particles. So during dissociation, number of particles increases. Since number of particles increases, so colligative properties increases, and hence their molar mass decreases during molecular dissociation. For example, when NaCl kept in water, then it dissociates to give Na plus and Cl minus. To one molecule NaCl dissociate to give two particles, one Na plus and other Cl minus. So number of particles becomes 2, while in the beginning it was 1. Since number of particles increases, so colligative properties increases, and hence their molecular mass decreases during molecular dissociation. Now, what is degree of dissociation? Degree of dissociation is equal to number of moles of substance dissociated divided by total number of moles of substance taken. अब बिगिनिंग में जितना सब्सटेंस का नंबर ऑफ मोल्स था, जो नंबर ऑफ मोल्स दैट इज टोटल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स, और डिसोसिएशन के बाद जितना नंबर ऑफ मोल्स डिसोसिएट हुआ उसमें से दैट इज नंबर ऑफ मोल्स आफ्टर डिसोसिएशन. So degree of dissociation is equal to number of moles of substance dissociated by total number of moles of substance taken. Next topic is Van 't Hoff factor. It is denoted by I. Van 't Hoff factor एक रेशियो है किसका? नॉर्मल मोलर मास टू द ऑब्जर्व्ड मोलर मास. Normal molar mass means molar mass before association or dissociation. And what is observed molar mass? तो molar mass after association or dissociation. Suppose that NaCl is dissociated to give Na plus and Cl minus. So normal molar mass is before dissociation of NaCl and observed molar mass is after dissociation of NaCl. Again we know what is relation between molar mass and colligative properties. So molar mass is inversely proportional to colligative properties. So what is Van 't Hoff factor in terms of colligative properties? The ratio of observed value of colligative properties to the normal value of colligative properties is called Van 't Hoff factor. Observed value of colligative properties. Suppose that number of particle is a colligative properties. Then what is Van 't Hoff factor in terms of number of particles? So observed number of particle divided by normal number of particles. Again, what is observed number of particles? तो नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल्स आफ्टर और बिफोर एसोसिएशन और डिसोसिएशन एंड नॉर्मल नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल्स, number of particles before association or dissociation. Now calculation of Van 't Hoff factor. How Van 't Hoff factor is calculated? For example, calculate the Van 't Hoff factor of following: K2CO3, CuSO4 5H2O, CH3COOH. तो when K2CO3 in aqueous solution dissociated to give K plus and 2K plus and CO3 2 minus. Now Van 't Hoff factor is equal to number of particles after dissociation by number of particle before dissociation. तो आफ्टर डिसोसिएशन 2K प्लस, तो हेयर 2 and 1 CO3 2 minus, तो 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And number of particle before dissociation, here 1 molecule K2 CO3. So number of particle before dissociation is 1. So Van 't Hoff factor is equal to 3 by 1, that is 3. What is Van 't Hoff factor for K2CO3? Its value is 3. Now Van 't Hoff factor for CuSO4 5H2O. तो in aqueous solution CuSO4 dissociated as Cu2 plus, Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. तो number of particle after dissociation 1 plus 1, that is 2. And number of particle before dissociation 1. So Van 't Hoff factor I is equal to 2 by 1 is equal to 2. So that is Van 't Hoff factor for CuSO4 5H2O. Now Van 't Hoff factor of CH3COOH in benzene solution. So we know that acetic acid form dimer in benzene solution, that is 2 molecule acetic acid combined to form 1 molecules. So after association number of particles is 1 and before association number of particle is 2. So 1 by 2 is Van 't Hoff factor for acetic acid in benzene solution. So what is Van 't Hoff factor in terms of number of particles? Number of particles before or after association or dissociation divided by number of particle before association or dissociation. So that is Van 't Hoff factor. इस तरह से हम किसी भी कंपाउंड्स का Van 't Hoff फैक्टर निकाल सकते हैं। सबसे पहले देखना होगा वह सॉल्यूशन जब हम सॉल्यूशन में डालते हैं तो वह एसोसिएट करता है या डिसोसिएट करता है। अब जैसे एसिटिक एसिड को जब हम बेंजीन में डालते हैं तब उसका एसोसिएशन होता है, लेकिन जब हम वाटर में डालेंगे एसिटिक एसिड को तब उसका डिसोसिएशन हो जाएगा। उस केस में वेंट ऑफ फैक्टर क्या होगा? हाउ CH3COOH is dissociated in aqueous solution? CH3COO minus and H plus. So after dissociation, number of particles becomes 2. So Van 't Hoff factor is equal to 2 by 1 is equal to 2. So for acetic acid in aqueous solution, the value of Van 't Hoff factor is 2, and for acetic acid in benzene solution, what is value of Van 't Hoff factor? It is half. Thus, Van 't Hoff factor is calculated for any compounds.